Greetings, dear ones. I want to say something to that part of you that's convinced it's too late, that whatever you used to have, that aliveness, that spark, is just gone. It isn't. I've never once in 10 years met a person whose fire had actually gone out. Not once. And I'll tell you how I know. In the last video, we did root 1. The body knows before the mind does. We slowed the exhale. We told the nervous system it was safe. That was ground. And you have to have that ground first, because what I'm about to say only lands in a steady body. This is root 2. The second of our 3 roots, and it's the belief the whole rekindling depends on. Your fire never really went out. It got buried. Here's the difference that changes everything. A fire that's out is over. Cold, done, nothing to work with. A fire that's buried is still burning underneath. You just can't feel the heat through everything piled on top. Burnout, overgiving, grieve, years of putting yourself last. That's not water on the flame. That's ash. Layers and layers of ash. And ash looks like the end. It's gray, it's cold on the surface. It's convincing. But rack it back even a little, and there's still an ember glowing under there, exactly where you left it. How do I know yours isn't out? Because the fact that you ache about it, the fact that some part of you still misses feeling alive, that ache is the ember. You can't grieve a fire that isn't still burning somewhere. Numbness that bothers you is not the absence of fire. It's the fire calling through the ash. So let's find it now. Follow along this little practice with me. Hand on your chest again. You know this one now. Don't try to feel the warmth. Just ask yourself one quiet question and listen with your body, not your head. What did I used to love before I got so tired? No need to answer out loud. Just notice. Did anything flicker? A place, a person, a version of you. Even a flicker of, oh, that little tug is not nostalgia. That's you, locating the ember under the ash. You don't have to do anything with it yet. You just proved to yourself it's still there. The flicker you just found, here's the mistake almost everyone makes next. They think, okay, now I have to fix myself to get it back. That's exactly the trap root 3 undoes. Because you don't need fixing. What that ember actually needs is something much gentler and much harder to give yourself alone. That's next time, root 3. The one that completes the rooting and finally opens the door to rekindling the fire itself. The full written version of this, Why Buried and Burned Out Are Not the Same Thing, is on the blog, linked below. Subscribe so root 3 reaches you when it drops. And in the comments, if you are willing, what flickered? What did you use to love? Naming it out loud is a small act of racking back the ash. I read everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.